The story starts with our male protagonist Komura discussing how much he loves Mia. In class, Komura says he's known Mia for 3 days since the teacher had the students change seats, and he hopes Mia will look at him with her eyes. One day, Mia forgets her glasses, catching Komura by surprise. Komura's not used to Mia looking like this, but Komura wants to get to know Mia better before asking her strange questions about her missing glasses. Mia tells Komura not to take her squinting as a sign of aggression as she forgot her glasses today. Komura's shocked to be conversing with Mia this soon. Mia notes how she never forgot her glasses. Although he's hesitant to assist Mia, Komura vows to support her today. Mia asks Komura if he can help her find the history textbook they need for the first term, and Komura offers to let her see his textbook. When Mia gets close to him, Komura freaks out because of Mia's beauty. Nevertheless, Komura concedes and lets Mia sit by him, and the two use the textbook together. Mia's having a hard time seeing the words and apologizes to Komura. Komura's too caught up in his closeness with Mia to care and lets her use the textbook alone. As Mia struggles to read the textbook, Komura's shocked by how close he's gotten to her over time, and he wonders if she'll remember their exchange but hopes they can grow tighter connections over time. Komura properly introduces himself to Mia as she gets up close and personal with him. After class, Komura spots Mia near some shoe cubby lockers and asks her if she's having any trouble, and Mia informs Komura that her shoes feel big, and Komura realizes she's wearing his gym shoes. In a flashback with Mia conversing with her classmates, they ask her if she needs help getting home and can find her shoe cubby locker, and Mia says she'll be fine, but that is far from the truth. She tells Komura she tried a bunch of cubbies around her, but Mia realizes she didn't find the right one. Komura helps Mia find her shoe cubby locker but sees a frog sitting on her shoes, so Komura removes the frog and gives Mia her shoes despite Mia feeling uncomfortable wearing them due to the frog's slime. But before Mia walks home, Komura helps her tie her shoe. Mia thanks Komura for helping her today, and Komura's happy he got to spend the entire day with her. Mia hopes when she gets her glasses, she'll be able to identify Komura so she can remember who graciously helped her today. On his home's balcony, Komura notes how Mia lives close by and hopes she forgets her glasses again. In the morning, Komura spots Mia and overhears Mia telling her friend she stepped on her glasses, shocking Komura. After dodgeball, Komura's teacher tells Mia to wake up during class. Komura believes Mia's trying to read her textbook, but realizes she's actually asleep. Their teacher gets more antsy, enticing Komura to wake Mia up, but he doesn't want to touch Mia, so Komura informs their teacher that Mia forgot her glasses and needs to get close to her textbook to read them. He fools his teacher and buys Mia enough time to wake up. Mia thinks Komura's her father, signaling to him that she's half asleep. Mia rests on Komura's shoulder, and he's baffled that they're touching each other and wishes it would last forever. However, his teacher breaks it up, ruining Komura's moment with Mia. The next morning, Komura notices Mia without glasses on and worries about what will happen to her if she keeps forgetting them, and Mia stares at Komura and notices his complexion. We see Komura and Mia handing the students food in the cafeteria for their lunch duties, but Mia struggles to give students food because she isn't wearing her glasses due to breaking them, so Komura asks Mia if she'd like any assistance, but she refuses. He tells her to go easy on giving students their stew, resulting in her giving them small amounts. A fellow student interrupts their conversation and asks Mia if she can give him more meat. Mia asks the student if she can give him more potatoes instead, and the student complies. She and Komura finish their lunch duties, and Mia hands him a plate of food with lots of meat to repay him for his kindness the other day. A week goes by, and Mia returns to class without new glasses, but she brings contact lenses and struggles to put one of them in her eye, alarming Komura. After seeing her struggle to put one in her eye, Komura tells Mia she doesn't need to worry about it as he'll protect her when she doesn't have them on. The next day, Mia arrives with glasses on, and Komura wonders if she's challenging him and why she's squinting. Mia confirms that the weather tends to fog up her glasses. After mistaking her classmate Tokita for a stranger, Mia asks Komura if he'd recognize her, leading to a funny moment between the two. Another day passes, and Mia asks Komura for his number and shares it with her. She wants to exchange numbers because she wants to ask him for help when she forgets her glasses. Mia would ask her family for help, but Mia doesn't want to feel embarrassed. After school, Mia texts Komura and asks him to visit Kichijoji Station, and Komura meets Mia at the station and learns she lost her glasses on the train. She asks him to take her to an important place, and Komura is flabbergasted after realizing this feels like a date. Komura takes her to a restaurant and helps Mia eat a cake since she's having trouble finding it without her glasses. Komura and Mia arrive at a glasses shop next since Mia ordered new ones and wants to pick them up, and Mia says she can see everything, and Komura feels this is it between them. Mia grabs Komura's hand, helping him realize it's not over between them. After spending time with Komura, Mia thanks him for spending time with her and returns home. At school, Komura spots Mia with a mask and fog-up glasses, and Mia says she got sick, so she has to wear a mask. After seeing people treat Tokita like a freak since he looks similar to her, Mia removes her glasses and tells Komura she forgot them. She doesn't want him to think of her similarly, and Komura thinks about Mia's behavior on his balcony. Komura sees Mia acting like a cat in front of a plastic bag at school and realizes she forgot her glasses again and plays along so no one thinks Mia looks weird. Afterward, Komura spots his school's popular boy Azuma helping Mei find something and gets jealous about the scenario. Mia thanks Komura for helping her, but Azuma tells her he helped her and she apologizes for thinking he was Komura. Mia meets with her female friends the next morning and they warn her to stop forgetting her glasses since she might get wrinkles, enticing her to go to the female restroom to look at her face. Meanwhile, Komura arrives at school and wonders if she forgot her glasses again. Komura enters class and becomes bewildered by Mia's beauty, and he can't get the encounter out of his mind throughout the day. Fortunately, Mia brings her glasses the next day and asks Komura to teach her how to play Shiratori so she can defeat her friend Asuka. After playing Shiratori with Komura, we cut to the two performing their cleaning duties. Komura spots a roach crawling in Mia's direction and distracts her to let it pass by, but a girl spots it, leading to Mia jumping into Komura's arms and asking him to dispose of it. After sharing an intimate moment with Mia, Komura spots Mia with a love letter addressed to Azuma. Komura tells Mia it's from Azuma, and she takes it, returns to class, and hands it to Azuma. Azuma takes the letter and thinks Mia likes him, upsetting Komura. Mia's friends ask her if she loves Azuma, but she doesn't know what's happening, and Mia tells them she likes Azuma, but Komura knows it's all a misunderstanding. Komura follows Azuma to the restroom and sees him read the letter, and Komura is worried about the situation and returns to class. Komura asks Mia what she thinks of Azuma because he's worried she has actual feelings for him, and Mia says she likes Azuma and him, but Komura wants to know what she means. Azuma approaches Mia with a response, worrying Komura. Komura looks at the letter and realizes Azuma knows he likes Mia, and Azuma tells the other girls that Mia delivered someone else's letter. Komura tells Mia what the letter said and it says thanks for delivering the letter. Komura bumps into Mia as she tries to buy coffee at a machine without her glasses. Mia purchases black coffee on accident and asks Komura to drink it. He doesn't want to after realizing Mia made indirect contact with it. Komura is running late for school the next day and spots Mia, realizing she's late too and that she forgot her glasses again, and notices Mia's worn-out attire, embarrassing her. Komura informs the audience he arrived late to school because he was writhing at the fact that Mia was worried about what she looked in front of him. Another day passes. We spot Komura carrying Mia to the nurse's office after she sprained her ankle and broke her glasses during PE class. Komura questions if Azuma is rooting for him and Mia to get together. The nurse's office is empty, so Komura asks Mia to sit somewhere for a while. Mia winds up standing on a beam scale, and Komura notices her weight, resulting in funny banter between them. Komura notices Mia struggling to put a document on the bulletin board and tries to help her, and Azuma swoops in and posts the document on the board since Komura and Mia are too short. Komura feels saddened for being short, but Mia comforts him and tells him she likes that he's not tall like her. Komura spots Mia reading something with tears in her eyes, and she explains that her friend made a joke, resulting in her laughing hysterically. Komura ponders what Mia looks like when she laughs. Komura's classmates spot a heart-shaped cloud in the distance while others start taking photos to annoy their teacher. Komura notices Mia struggling to see the cloud, so he takes a photo and sends it to her at night, and Mia's thrilled while Komura's worried it was a weird decision. Komura spots Mia wandering the halls the next day, and his classmate Sumie calls him over to show him she has Mia's glasses. She puts Mia's glasses on Komura, making it difficult to think and see clearly, and he gets into an intimate position with Sumie, and Mia notices them. Mia pushes Komura aside while Sumie laughs at her. Komura spots Mia with her glasses on the following day. Although he's upset that she won't need his assistance, he's glad she's doing alright, but he forgot his textbook, so Mia asks him if he wants to use hers to return the favor. Mia acknowledges how close he is to her now that she has her glasses on, embarrassing Komura. Komura travels with Mia to the glasses shop again because she wants to replace the ones she lost, and Mia wants to try on more glasses than before and needs Komura's help since his dad isn't available today. Komura struggles to give Mia a solid opinion on the glasses she tries on. He tells Mia regardless if she is or isn't wearing glasses, he thinks she looks great. Mia chooses glasses that look like her usual pair, but unfortunately Mia tells Komura she slept with them and broke them the following day. Komura wonders if he'll need a stable income if he's going to continue looking after Mia. Komura traveling to town to buy his mother ketchup, and he notices some Valentine's Day gifts lying around and wishes Mia presented him with chocolates. Mia bumps into Komura and asks him what he meant by that, so Komura's embarrassed because he doesn't want Mia to know he likes her yet and doesn't want to get rejected. Komura tells Mia he must go to the supermarket to change the subject. Mia and Komura arrive at the supermarket, and she admits her mother wanted her to get them mayonnaise. She remembers Komura's statement about him wanting something and brings it up to Komura again, which startles him. After trying to change the subject again, Mia puts everything together and remembers that Valentine's Day is coming up. She asks Komura if he wants her to get him chocolates, and he's worried about getting rejected, but Mia says she planned to make and give all her friends chocolates. Easing Komura. Valentine's Day arrives, and Komura watches Mia hand her friends chocolate. Komura contemplates if he'd rather receive chocolates from Mia if she liked him. Mia visits Komura, but realizes she ran out of chocolates, and he tells Mia that it's fine. Mia and Komura stay after school. She tells him that she's willing to do one thing he wants to make amends for forgetting the chocolate. He asks Mia if he can hear him out about something, but unfortunately Komura can't muster the courage to confess to Mia, but Mia says she'll await the day he can and remember to bring her glasses, and finds a spare chocolate and gives it to Komura. A month passes, and Komura wants to give Mia sweets for White Day, but Mia's not looking too well since she's trying to cut down on sweets. Mia asks Komura to help her overcome her addiction, but suddenly Azuma and another boy hand Mia sweets, making it hard for her to fight the urge to devour them. Komura asks Mia if she'd like him to hold on to those candies, but she denies him. But before she eats Azuma's sweets, Komura hands her the candies he wants to give her for White Day, and we see Mia eating Komura's sweets and thanks him. Komura meets Mia in school, and she's filling out a Nagamori Original Sweets point card to get herself sweets. Mia says she has to send it away before her card expires, and Komura offers to travel with her to the post office to submit the card since Mia's unfamiliar with its location. A group of male classmates calls Komura over. They ask him if he wants to visit a new arcade, but Komura declines because he wants to set time aside for Mia. Mia feels like she's intruding on Komura's time and tells Komura she'll be fine visiting the post office alone. And Komura says he doesn't want her to go without her glasses, but Mia says she's wearing contacts despite Komura knowing she isn't wearing them. Their teacher asks Mia to read an excerpt from their textbooks. Mia struggles to read one of the terms, so she pretends to cough, and her teacher lets her off the hook. Mia learns she needs to attend a different classroom after reading things on the board. Some friends offer to help her, but she refuses because she doesn't want Komura to know she needs his help, and Komura's friends try enticing him to attend the arcade with them, but he's worried about Mia. Mia visits the wrong classroom, so she heads for a different one. She admits she doesn't want Komura to miss hanging out with her friends just for her, but feels lonely being on her own. Komura finds Mia and tells her he got the rooms confused too. Mia tells Komura the truth about not wanting him to abandon his friends for her sake, but she admits she likes having him around, but doesn't want to keep him for herself. Despite Mia telling him to attend the arcade with his friends, Komura thinks of an alternative plan. Komura takes Mia to the convenience store since he recalls it has a post box. Komura places Mia's point card inside. Mia departs to let Komura visit his friends at the arcade. After spring break passes, Komura and Mia visit their school's auditorium to receive some awards. After confronting his fears of standing in front of a crowd, Komura and Mia return to class to undergo the seating arrangement process with the other students since they're in their third year of school. But unfortunately, Mia and Komura aren't sitting next to each other as she'll be sitting next to Azuma. Mia learns she's sitting in the wrong seat after another female student tells her, and she heads to Komura as he realizes she's sitting next to Samiya, lightening his mood. Komura introduces himself to his new seating buddy Hibuchi, but wishes he was sitting next to Mia again. Hibuchi visits Mia and asks her to switch places with her because she has sight issues, so Mia complies and sits in her seat. Komura feeling thrilled to sit next to her again and wants to know more about Mia. Komura and Mia drawing portraits of each other in art class. Mia draws a cute version of Komura despite her inability to see him without her glasses. The next day, Mia bumps into Samiya in the girls' restroom, and Samiya comments on her eyelashes. Mia returns to class with her eyes shut, making Komura wonder what's wrong with her. Later, two girls approach Mia and ask her to walk home with them. Mia complies but accidentally leaves her glasses behind on her desk. After finishing a task for his teacher, Komura spots the glasses on Mia's desk. He texts Mia and asks her if he can bring them home over the weekend to protect them from theft, and Mia accepts his offer. Komura has a tough time concentrating with Mia's glasses in his room. He contemplates several ways to avoid thinking about Mia, but he cleans her glasses all the same. Mia calls Komura and asks him if his glasses are okay, and Komura says they're fine, while Mia states how having her glasses there feels like she's spiritually visiting his place. This results in Komura having a difficult time sleeping over the weekend. After resolving the matter with Mia on a different day, we transition to another one as Mia accidentally trips and lands in Komura's arms. She apologizes for her clumsy behavior as another day passes. One of Mia's friends notices Mia forgot to pamper herself since she has a bedhead, and Mia asks Komura if she looks okay, and Komura says she looks fine. Later, Mia notices Komura's having shoulder issues and offers to rub his shoulders to help him. Afterward, Mia writes this event in her notebook to comment on things she can do for Komura when she loses her glasses. Mia arrives at school the following day with her glasses on and interacts with a sleeping Komura. He wakes up and Mia tells Komura that he can get a good look at her in return. Komura bumps into Mia on a rainy day before school, and Mia accidentally gets her socks wet and asks Komura to look the other way when they're in school so she can change them. Komura stares at the rain outside to pretend that he's not thinking about what Mia looks like without socks on. The next day, Komura spots Mia in the park alone. She tells Komura she forgot her keys, so she's waiting for her mother to arrive to take her home. After spending time with Mia in the park, we cut to the two moving their desks around at school. Komura drops his Apple Store card, and Mia picks it up for him. He explains what it is to her and hopes she doesn't know anything about social media games since he's known for spending money on microtransactions. Thankfully, she's unaware of them. Thereafter, Mia accidentally calls Komura at night. She attempted to call Asuka because she was spending the night at her place and got lost during her venture to the washroom because it was dark. Despite having minor complications with his mother, Komura guides Mia to her destination over the phone. After some pool shenanigans, we see Komura leaving the store and vowing to spend little money on games. He catches Mia snacking outside and joins her. Komura notices Mia has a winning dessert and urges her not to throw it out, and Mia hands it to Komura and departs. Komura walks behind the school and notices a girl confessing her feelings to Azuma. He hides behind the tree, and a cat accompanies him. Komura is worried the cat will give away his location, but suddenly Mia arrives and starts acting like a feline. She notices Azuma and the girl behind the school but pays them no mind when the cat goes near her. Komura wonders if she's oblivious to romantic situations and if he'll ever have the courage to confess his feelings to Mia. The cat heads toward Komura, enticing Mia to follow it, and Komura grabs Mia before the girl, and Azuma realizes she's in the area. The girl confesses to Azuma, but he denies her because he likes someone else, and Mia asks Komura if she was going to get in their way, making Komura realize she understands romance. Mia tells Komura she saw a cat roaming the school grounds. Komura's friends telling him he should join Mia's group for the scheduled field trip. They know he has something for Mia and feel it's best he looks after her in case she forgets her glasses as usual. At the same time, Mia goes over her glasses preparation plans with her group. Mia's friends welcome Komura and his two friends into their group. At night, Mia stashes her spare glasses in her bag and heads to sleep. Komura and Mia arrive at school late. Mia informs everyone she broke her glasses but stored her spare ones in her bag. Everyone heads on the bus and Mia puts on her spare glasses. However, her friend reminds her of the time when they went to Kamakura and Mia bought fake glasses. Mia realizes she brought the wrong spares. They head to their destination, and Komura questions if Mia can take notes for her report since he knows she got the fake glasses her friend mentioned. Komura takes Mia somewhere else within the Mirai Technology Museum that she can see. Mia realizes Komura knows she brought the wrong glasses and apologizes for forgetting. Mia thanks Komura for his help and tells him he can leave her be. Later, Mia wanders off somewhere, but Komura finds her. Mia bursts into tears because she feels terrible for relying on Komura and causing trouble. Komura comes clean and tells Mia he's always hopeful she will forget her glasses. He explains he likes being of help to her, to which Mia thanks him for it. During their bus ride back, Komura states Mia didn't talk to him much after he told her the truth. He questions if she dislikes him now. However, Mia tells Komura she can't believe he likes that she causes him trouble. In contrast, Mia says it made her happy to know that. The next day, Mia ponders Komura's words he shared on the field trip. She aims to be less dependent on Komura and puts her one-day contacts on. When Komura arrives, she tells him about her plan, and he tells her not to stress over it. Later, Mia and one of her other friends learn that their pal Asuka is in love. Alone, Mia questions what it feels like to love someone as she never understood it. Mia bumps into Komura in the hallway and wants him to make eye contact with her. After staring at Komura for a while, she realizes Komura might hold unique feelings for her like Asuka has for the boy she likes. Mia hopes that's the case as she feels she might hold feelings for him too. Komura greets Mia and asks her if she wants to share textbooks since she forgot her glasses again. He notices Mia's acting more cheery than usual and wonders what's up. Sumie stops by and asks Komura if he and Mia are smooching. Another girl takes Sumie aside and tells her they weren't kissing, while Komura worries people are starting to misunderstand his and Mia's relationship. Mia returns and notices something's wrong with Komura, and he tells her he's ill, so Mia hands him a mask so he can cover his face. Mia stares at Komura the whole day because she wants to see his face. Komura's set on paying her no mind. He doesn't want others to get the wrong idea about their companionship. Sumie teases Komura about the situation more during PE class. Mia wanders near a basketball and trips, and Komura takes her to the school's nurse and she thanks him for it. Mia asks Komura what he does during the weekend since they didn't talk much today. After receiving a response, Mia tells Komura she's noticed he's been hanging out with Sumie today. Komura wonders if Mia's upset that he neglected her because he was worried about Sumie's assumptions. Mia asks if she can look at his face from up close each day, and Komura says he doesn't mind. After wandering at Komura's face and helping Komura clean up the classroom, she asks him if he'd like to come home with her. Mia's hair gets tangled in a closet and she asks Komura to cut it for her. Komura struggles to cut the hair while Mia asks him if he likes her long hair. He doesn't answer but succeeds in cutting it for her. Mia promises to take better care of her hair. The next school day, Mia drops one of her hair bands on the ground and asks Komura to tend to her hair for her. After completing the task, Mia says she'd love for Komura to tend to her hair in the future when they're out of school, and Komura questions what she means by that. Later, Komura recalls the school's cultural festivals coming up. He and the rest of the students prepare for it. Mia asks Komura if she can help him with his tasks and he lets her use some wipes to clean her face off. Mia struggles to help Komura complete his decoration task, so she asks him to let her know when he's done. She visits a group of girls to help them with their tasks. Komura leaves the classroom after realizing his glue stick is damaged. Mia accompanies Komura and they enter an empty classroom and asks him if she can get a close look at his face here because it'd be better if no one was around. While Mia stares at Komura, he questions if he's allowed to think that he's special to her. They return to the classroom and someone tells Komura he should wash his face, and he overhears Mia and her friends talking about her hands being dirty. Komura thinks people have a hunch that Mia kissed him while they were out. Komura and his mother discussing the upcoming cultural festival for a bit. Komura arrives at school and notices Mia on the ground looking for something. Mia finds her piercings, which baffles Komura because he didn't know she wore piercings, and Komura contemplates the thought for a while until lunchtime. Mia reveals the piercing is actually a bead because she doesn't wear piercings. She's using the beads for a project she's working on for the cultural festival. Komura says he doesn't look great with piercings despite his family suggesting he get his ears pierced. Mia puts a bead near Komura's ear and says he'd look cool with them. Komura returns home and ponders if he should get his ears pierced. The following day, the students are shown preparing for the cultural festival. Asuka asks everyone if they can stay around 7 to help her finish things for it, and Sumie asks Komura if he and Mia kissed yet, annoying him. Mia tells Sumie she can stick around and help with the preparations. We cut to Mia and Komura helping out Asuka, Sumie, and the others with cultural festival decorations. Komura takes a break and notices Mia's phone's on the floor. Mia asks Sumie where Komura ran off to. He hides behind one of the curtains to avoid Mia seeing him look at her cell phone messages. Mia picks up her phone and tells Asuka she needs to go home. Mia heads to the locker area and Komura follows her. She grabs his shoes by mistake and flees home with Komura trailing behind. Komura hears Mia cry, so he plans to give Mia her shoes tomorrow. He knows she's about to get scolded by her mother for not telling her she's staying over at school late, but he develops a change of heart and visits Mia's home. He tells her mother that he wore Mia's shoes by mistake and wants to return them. Komura tells Mia's mother that's why she arrived home late and departs. Komura wonders if he made the right decision. The cultural festival begins. Komura reads an excerpt written by Mia, detailing things she's been up to in her life. He visits the school's gym to look at Mia's plushie she made. Komura overhears Mia and Asuka conversing with each other. He walks over to Mia, who is now observing his cultural festival exhibit. Komura's worried Mia won't be impressed by it. Later, before people start presenting their projects on stage, Mia runs off somewhere and Komura follows her. He spots her sitting outside somewhere and accompanies her. Mia tells Komura she read his diary entry at his exhibit and liked it, and she asks him if she can see his face, but Komura refuses her because she has her glasses on and can see him fine. Mia reflects on how much fun she's been having as of late and thinks she's been acting selfishly. She tells Komura she likes looking at his face because it calms her, and Komura asks Mia if he can look at her face for a change, and Mia says he can. After looking at Mia for a bit, Mia tells him he's like a dad to her. Mia wonders if they'll get in trouble for sneaking away from the cultural festival, and Komura contemplating Mia's words about him being like a dad to her. Mia asks Komura what his plans are for the future as they fill out their planning survey forms, but he doesn't tell Mia what his goals are because he secretly doesn't have any plans. As for Mia, she informs Komura that she once dreamed of becoming her father's bride as a toddler and shows him a picture of herself during that time. Currently, Mia says she doesn't have a dream she wants to accomplish. However, she wants to own a fish and get married one day. Mia tells Komura she's been dabbling in cooking to prepare herself for marriage and shows him a picture of some omurice she made. Komura finds his preschool album at home. Unfortunately, this leads Komura to a dead end. During dinner with his mother, Komura questions what Mia's omurice tastes like and ponders what life would be like eating dinner with her. At school, Komura writes down one of his future goals. He wants to become Mia's husband but contemplates if that's a weird thing to jot down. Suddenly, Mia arrives and notices the term husband written on Komura's survey, and she asks who he'd like to marry, but Komura doesn't tell her, upsetting Mia. Thereafter, Mia and Komura attend home economics class but get designated to different groups. Komura's upset that he didn't get grouped with Mia and won't be able to try her cookies. Komura tries helping his partner out but is distracted by how close Azuma is with Mia. Azuma suggests Mia shake the cookies into arcade tokens since Mia aimed to make them look like coins, and he tells Mia that Komura would appreciate the cookies looking like tokens. Another classmate named Yasaka tells Mia it'd be a bad idea since Komura had a rough experience with tokens at the arcade. Yasaka proceeds to air out Komura's strange arcade habits to Mia, bothering Komura. After pondering, Yasaka tells Mia that turning the cookies into tokens should be fine. Thereafter, Mia notices Azuma's cookies are shaped like birds. Azuma says it reminds him of a lady who lives next door. Mia asks him if he has feelings for this lady. Azuma says the person is a college student and won't look at him in that way. He asks Mia if he can copy her to see if it'll help him usher the courage to tell the woman how he feels. After practicing with Mia during class, Azuma then leaves. Meanwhile, Komura is bothered by their exchange and gets more heated when he overhears female classmates asking Mia what she and Azuma are doing. Komura leaves after hearing Mia's compliments toward Azuma. Mia chases Komura down and the two visit a place to grab some water and chat. Mia hands Komura a bag of her token cookies and tells him she made them for him because she thought he was hungry. She starts stoking her speed, but Komura comforts her with compliments. Komura sees a commercial with children on it at home and recalls the photo Mia showed him. He looks through his preschool album and is baffled by the awkward photos his mother took of him. After having an embarrassing encounter involving his nosebleed park photo with Mia and her friends, Mia asks Komura if he'd like to walk home together. Mia takes Komura to the park and asks him to wait for her while she visits her home to retrieve her glasses. Mia returns and asks Komura if she can see the photo again. Komura says he left it at school, upsetting Mia a bit. Mia asks him how he got a nosebleed in the photo and Komura says he failed to do a back hip flip. Mia asks him if he can perform a back hip flip now, and Komura says he can. After several tries and motivation from Mia, Komura successfully pulls it off, and Mia snaps a photo of the occasion and tells Komura he can't show anyone else. Mia attempts to perform a back hip flip and fails, and asks Komura if she is wearing shorts under her skirt, and he says she is, but Komura gets a nosebleed after seeing Mia's attempts at the back hip flip. Mia arrives at school with her fashion glasses and asks Komura to put them on and requests he take a selfie and send it to her so she can see what he looks like. Komura says he doesn't want to take the photo here. Mia remembers she had a case in her bag and realizes her authentic glasses are inside. She laughs and tells Komura he'll need to wear the fashion glasses for the day. We cut to a new day at school. Mia and Komura's instructor informs the class about an upcoming entrance exam as we see Mia and Komura note-taking together. Komura fantasizes about Mia's hair while Mia's friend Tohayama calls her over for a second. She ties Mia's hair with a red ribbon and Komura thinks she looks adorable with it on. Komura continues contemplating Mia's new appearance for the remainder of the day until she eventually removes the ribbon. Mia leaves her seat in class to have Tohayama tie her hair again since her soggy hair slightly ruined Komura's English textbook. Komura and Mia chat about his interest for a bit while walking home together. Komura waves goodbye to Mia, but before he gets far from her, he spots Mia meeting a former friend from her elementary school days named Isid. Komura departs feeling a tad jealous. Things continue as normal during their next day of classes with Komura helping Mia with her assignments. When Mia brings up meeting her elementary school friend but forgetting his name, Komura contemplates. He worries that Mia will forget him one day despite all they've been through together. While helping a teacher out with some boxes, Komura chats with Butchie about Mia and her forgetfulness. Butchie tells Komura that there's potential for Mia to stop forgetting things altogether. Afterward, Komura returns to class as his teacher reminds them to study for their entrance exam during their summer break. Komura and Mia walk home again. Mia brings up the entrance exam while Komura says he'll be spending time with his folks over the summer. Mia's sad because she won't get to spend more time with Komura because of his trip, and they must focus on studying. Komura jokes about Mia forgetting her glasses, but internally, he's still worried that Mia will forget about him someday. The day of the closing ceremony arrives and Komura notices Mia's wearing her glasses. Mia brings up Issa to Komura and counts how he teased her for forgetting her glasses, but she notes how Issa is completely different from Komura, filling Komura with joy. The students receive their assignments. Komura questions if Mia will forget him once she finally stops forgetting her glasses permanently, and he wonders how he can make her remember him forever. Komura and Mia visit the park again and head for the slide's hidden locale. Mia uses the opportunity to stare and touch Komura's face with her hands. She asks him to do the same, leading to an intimate stare down between them. Afterward, Mia tells Komura to take out his phone. She sends the selfie picture she took of them from the previous episode, but before they leave, Mia asks Komura to not forget about her during the break. Before she goes, Komura tells Mia he wants to see her again before the summer break and Mia accepts. In a flashback, we see young Mia and Komura at a shop, and Mia tells Komura Issa stole her glasses. She says it's a common thing Issa likes doing, but her dad said it's because Issa likes her, and Komura asks Mia if she'd like him to accompany her home. Mia tells Komura he's a kind fellow and reminds her of her father. Mia recounts how she always forgets her glasses and hopes she can find a husband as kind as Komura. Mia waves goodbye to Komura and he rushes home, and the season ends with a view of Komura's phone and his selfie with Mia. Let me know what you think about this anime, and as always leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you all in the next video.